Hey, good morning. I wanted to give everyone an update with my store and this whole Amazon FBA automation process. Today is Saturday, early Saturday, the 9th of May. And there's a few things that I just wanted to touch base with you guys real quick. Number one, after my last video, um, or actually, I forgot to add that I made a couple sales. I didn't check my Amazon seller app until after the video was made, and I hadn't for a couple days. But as of right now, I have a total of 7 sales. Again, I launched officially at the end of February. February 27th is the live date, and so from then till now, total of 7 sales. And year to date, total amount made is $119. So that's first thing. Number two, I wanted to address, since in my last video I showed, my concern and my dismay for, I guess, the process in which, um, I've been undergoing with this automation company. Immediately, when I say immediately, it was a matter of maybe 20. It was 48 hours. They came out with a letter they emailed to all Amazon FBA clients stating, yes, we understand there's people that are upset. We understand that there's certain expectations, blase, blase. However, due to COVID-19, this is where we're at. Now, that's twofold for me. One, um, they're validating and explaining and updating, which is great. You know, my question is, did it take a YouTuber speaking his mind to push a company to finally do that? Number one. Number two, are they hiding behind COVID-19? Okay. Because within this email, basically, my contract was changed. My contract states they're going to try to get to 10K a month net profit. And months 4 through 6 is when they begin building this thing up. Months 7 through 12 is when they start pumping in, and they want to take it up as soon as possible. The email stated that 10K came down to 8K, and there shouldn't be any expectation to make a significant amount of money until the latter part of the year, months 9 through 12. Two things with that. I think it's great they communicated it and explained, I guess, the new trajectory, taking into account COVID-19 and whatnot. Um, but number two, that data is completely different from what I signed up for. And a few of I've got a lot of comments since my last video. I've talked to a few of you guys on the phone, and I appreciate that. We're getting on the same page. You're giving me an update with your store, offline, of how it's doing and your expectations, and how your automation company, if it's with through the same company as me or with another, what they're actually doing for you. And there's a few new companies out there that they sound like they're off to a good start. So that's cool. Um, you know, Hats off to you guys, and good luck with that. But as far as the company I'm with, I wrote an email to the company saying, basically, I hate to continue to pick at this, but I need to know, are you now changing the terms of the contract? And, it's unfortunate if they're going to respond with, there is no contract, or due to COVID-19, blase, blase, um, and go that route and hide behind. And this is what I mean, hide behind COVID-19. So, there's a smoke screen right now. Apparently, the owner is out of state. He's in Texas, so for whatever reason, my inventory cannot be pushed. Whatever excuse that is. I don't know how that affects anything, because the virtual assistant should be able to continue the process as I hopefully have been, for the last few months. So, a few things, again, still not adding up, you know. I don't understand if someone takes a trip to Texas. That has none of my business. I have nothing. That has nothing to do with my question, and why the business cannot continue pushing inventory. Because yes, Amazon FBA wholesale, all the restrictions have been officially lifted. Congratulations, it's been lifted. So push the product, and the very first opportunity that you have to push the product, I get an email saying, "Oh well, we're out of state. We it's on hold until we have time." That is unacceptable. I'm laughing at it because it is the runaround, and I know a few of you guys are gonna sit here and say, Camilla Reviews, you're tripping, bro. Let the store build up, give it time, and go down the list. And I respect that, dude. You're holding on. You know what I mean? But I started this channel speaking the truth. So if I'm thinking it and feeling it, I'm going to communicate it until you prove me wrong. And that's where I'm at. Prove me wrong, man. I had so much enthusiasm and so much, love and expectation for this. And it just seems like it's comical now that every opportunity that arises, it's some type of excuse. The ball is dropped. 2 to 3 weeks. Talk, it's all talk, no action. And I'm tired of it. I'm tired of it. So that's where I'm at. This is my frustration, man. Mother's Day weekend. I'm sitting in the parking lot of Costco waiting for it to open up. But, I just want results. This is what I paid for. This is what I'm demanding. And get on the ball, man. Get on the ball. There's no reason why. And another thing that ticks me off too, because this is turning into a little bitch session. I'm paying for a VA, but unfortunately, them and the team, they basically don't respond on the weekend, Saturday and Sunday, which for me, it's unacceptable. If I were to do something like this, let me tell you, I am in charge of your guys' money, right? Because I put myself, being a military member, I'm a supervisor, I'm in a leadership position, and I have to set the example. So in every one of these situations, I ask myself, what would I do? Camilo, before you trip and air this crap out on the internet, what would you do in this situation? What I would do is, if there's an issue, I would immediately call, text, or email and respond to let them know, hey, I'm trying to figure this out, or we're there yet, or we're not there yet. Please work with us. This is what I'm thinking. This is a plan of action in which the process we're going to implement. It should, in my opinion, take approximately this long. It's like it's a game plan. Like in football, you do a refresh every play. You huddle, you get on the same page real quick, boom. All right, ready, break. Why is this any different? In fact, I actually gave you money. So if someone were to give me 10, 15, 20, 40, 50,000, whatever these buy-ins are, you better believe that I'm taking this level of responsibility to a whole nother level with following up, with process improvement, constant editing, and updating. And if there are any issues, do what's fair. Do what's fair. And I do, and I'll give them this. They did extend the contract the way I'm reading it, and I had to verify with a few other clients. Due to this COVID-19, and to keep it fair, and to give the business more time, because quite honestly, they've yielded only $100, which I'm still negative return on investment, but it gives them another 12 months to reset and get this thing going to validate results. That's fair. I sent them an email the very next day I received it. Can you please verify that it has been pushed out 12 months per contract for those that opt in? Because let me tell you this. How about if I don't want to opt in? So there's a lot of gray areas that need to be addressed, and it's not that hard. Common sense prevails. So anyways, that's my update as of now. $117, something like that. 7 sales. So a new batch of inventory has been has been, as far as the description, the titles, and the pictures have been updated to Amazon seller account. It's still orange, out of stock, until that shipment, you know, gets shipped from the third party fulfillment center, where they pick, pack, ship, and label, over to Amazon for inventory, where they'll scan and in-process that inventory into the system, potentially, you know, an inspection on top of that, before so shouldn't be too much longer before that's updated and it's ready to sell, and then that status turns from, you know, out of stock to green active on my seller account or via my app. So that's how it works. And that's what I'm standing by for, because there's some good products. I'll be honest with you, there's some good products on this next lineup. They spent a quick $1,300, no big deal. You know, I wanted to see three, four, $5,000. I don't understand why not, but you know, I'm gonna let them do their thing, and you know, keep reinvesting and re-upping this, you know, gross profit margin to build this sucker out. So that's where I'm at, ladies and gentlemen. I want to give you guys a quick update, and you know, have a blessed weekend. And you know, it's, once this COVID-19 bounce back, I'm confident that, you know, there's gonna be major improvements. We're starting to already see it with the supply system. Yes, there's always, you know, there's a shortage on meat and this and that, but that's gonna come and go, and there's gonna be some adverse effects that are coming out of this COVID-19, you know, pandemic. Um, um, but I think we're gonna be good. If you look at our stock market, we might take a hit with real estate, but anyways, I'm venturing into other aspects of what I'm thinking now, but I think we're gonna be good, especially with this Amazon FBA. We're gonna bounce back strong. So I got my, literally, excuse the pun, but I literally got my seatbelt on, and I'm gonna roll with it. I'll continue to give you guys updates, and you know, you guys enjoy your weekend. New subscribers, if you found value to this, you know, Camilo, myself, speaking his mind, and giving you insight exactly where I'm at in the process. Because if you guys have an account, you guys open, you know, a partnership with one of these automation companies, you're gonna go through different emotions, highs and lows, question marks. You know, you're on board, you're questioning, you're doing your research, you're waiting. You're gonna go through a whole slew of emotions, and that's what I want to document. That's my intent, number one, with that, and also put the product and the information out to you guys. So for all you new subscribers, if you haven't, you found value in this, please, you know, like, subscribe, and when you do, hit that bell notification, hit all, because it'll give you guys an email every time I drop videos like this. So short and sweet. This is Camilo. You guys have a great weekend. We'll see you next time. All right, bye.